What's up, my people? Happy Friday, folks. No, happy Tuesday, folks. Dang, I had to start at 9:01. Here we go. Like, look, I started it at 9, and look, I was responding to something. Okay, I was responding to something, but my boo Maxie, I'm not liking seeing my boo Maxie like this. Okay, I thank our very own cat lady.
What do we have? Mid-30s BP, 88 over 54, heart rate 118 irregular.
Maxie, pull through, girl. Maxie.
His office.
I don't like seeing my Maxie like that. I just don't like seeing her hurt. Seeing Maxie hurt is just not. It's not a good thing. You know. Hi, Spiderquake. Yeah, my boo Naomi. I told you Jimmy Uso didn't pull out. He had to ruin that push of her career. But he liked Netflix and chill. Tell your fabuloso he can come over after the live. How you know it's not a she can't come over after the live? How you know it's not a she? Hey, Allison. How are you? Hey, Dewan. Hi, Ron. Maxie will be out until November. And Maxie had a heart attack. That ain't right. That promo was good. Yeah, but that promo was good. I know it's not a she because you nasty. That's not true. Well, what if she's nasty too? I'm just saying. Leslie is ungrateful. She don't deserve no money. I have what did Black Purple say? Your gift. Be on the lookout. This part of the gift I'm making. So be on the lookout for the rest. Oh, you're so sweet. Why is this old lady sending me something like, ew, I don't know you. Now, Britt can go F herself for real. Yeah, they wrote her out until November so that she could spend time with her daughter. But that ain't right. Well, on second thought, it might be for the best because that recast Maxie wasn't doing it for me. Oh, I'm good, Tommy. How are you? Oh yeah, you said that they didn't call you yet, but you asked them 10 questions. I'm nosy. What were the 10 questions that you asked? I want to know what the 10 questions were. Nathan West is on his way back to General Hospital. Yeah, I heard about that. Nate know the truth. Leslie need to go. Yo, Leslie do need to go. She need to go. Hello, Sandy Moon. How are you? I wasn't playing when I said I was going to make you something. When I say I'm going to make something, you missed my message. Did I? Did I really? Let's see. Let's go all the way back to the top. Maxie lost a lot of weight. You damn right. It's about time they acknowledge my boo Maxie. And how are you tonight, Jacqueline? And Spiderquake said, Kyrie, so also I'm on Britt's side. I get why she's mad at Jason, but I was like, you are in danger and Jason could help you. She needs to put her anger to the side. Exactly. Britt need to get over herself. She got to get over it. Hello, Darby. Tommy said he asked about job culture. Where is Jason and Sam's son Danny at? He better be upstairs staying at a grown folks' business. That's all I know. Danny don't need to be causing no more trouble. Alexis and her spawn need to go. Well, he sure did. Well, yeah, her evil spawn, Christina. I asked about what you like about this work in this organization. All right, Tommy. All right, all right, all right. I like it. He sure is, but they better not bring back Peter August. I cannot stand Peter August because Peter August was one of the worst villains I've ever seen. And Ron said, "What did you think about EJ and Marlena reaction? They were stunned that little Rachel is the shooter." I'm not surprised. I told you, I knew that girl was no good. I knew that girl was no good. Hi, cat lady. Cat lady, I played seconds of that short that you uploaded in the beginning. So, because I can't believe that my boo Maxie Jones is in a coma and talk about she got heart failure or whatever. See, Kyrie's how you like Maxie and Big Back Brooklyn. Were you shocked that Little Rachel's the actual shooter? Even Marlena and EJ was in shock. I'm not in shock. I knew that Rachel wasn't Ish. I knew that Rachel was evil. Hey, Jonathan. So Rachel is evil just like I suspected her to be. That girl is the devil. That girl is the devil. Rachel can't. Heifer, please read my Lucas comment. Lordy. Lucas bitch ass needs to help Michael and say that Willow hit him, and if Drew doesn't back the F up, Lucas will press charges and get her fired. Yeah, he should have pressed charges anyways. Jonathan said Albert is taking a break tonight because he's not ready to face the fact that I was right. Interesting. Not Peter. Oh, hell no. Yeah, we don't need. Was it who been? Ron's been telling us. We've all been saying it though. We all knew that Rachel wasn't Ish. Who y'all think poisoned Maxie? It was the product. I blamed either Sidwell or Faison or whoever that was. Either way, whoever who poisoned my Maxie, they got hell to pay. Hello, Allison. How are you? I've been saying for months that Rachel was the shooter. Awesome. Because, yep, I knew Rachel was evil. I knew she was evil. I knew that little Rachel was the one that shot thing. I knew there was a reason I didn't like that girl. It was Jen Sidwell. Yep, so Jen Sidwell is back up. Nina falling into... Yo, Nina got pushed into the pool today? I was wondering which one it was. It was Drew. Was in denial. Rachel being over at Cat Lady giving the comfort. Ooh. Sidwell did it. Sidwell is evil. Sidwell because it's his product that makes the cream. And why he got to be so evil? I thought that because Sidwell was so excited about watching the home and heart segment, he wanted to make sure she was taken care of. Yeah. But I gotta talk about yesterday's episode real quick. I don't know who that chick was, but why was she questioning my boo Brooklyn like that? She was questioning Brooklyn like she's the IRS or something. He didn't get pushed. She tried to hit Carly and fell in. I'm dead. Thanks, y'all. I think it was Sidwell. Of course it was. Christina Correnta, I could blame her for anything that goes wrong. Now Sidwell is evil. Now that Maxie is thing. The way Nina said, "What's up?" to the man after getting out of the pool. Hello, Melinda. Well, let me guess, because we all know Carly knows how to push people's buttons. So what did she say to that? Was it because she kept ripping into her? At the end of the day, I feel that Willow is to blame for her own actions. She's to blame for her own actions. Okay? So people could say, oh, well, if Nina said this, or if Nina did this, or if Nina did that, or if Nina said whatever, or Nina, like, coulda, shoulda, woulda. If Willow would have kept her legs closed and kept her nasty lips to herself, then she would still be having Rory Gibson as Michael right now. So therefore, she ain't got nobody to blame but herself, as far as I'm concerned. Willow can just go straight to hell with gasoline panties on. I'm not giving her no type of grace. It was Sidwell's stuff. Was it just him? Carly, wow, look at you, Mother of the Year. Well, Carly ain't no Mother of the Year either. She always on her high horse all the time. Oh, please, Nina came for Carly, and Carly said, you would have told the truth, none of this would have happened. Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. If Willow would have kept her nasty legs to herself, then none of this would have happened. Then maybe if she was still with Michael, she would have never got that haircut. So, like, there's a whole lot of maybes going on. Michael doesn't want that dusty hell, nor should he. And I'm glad that Red Wig will defend him. Willow made her own bed. Exactly. I understand why Cat Lady won't get involved with Albert. He's not a man. He's a little boy who needs to grow up. He's going to take care of Cat Lady. She needs a stable man, not Albert. Damn. You tell him how you feel. Carly didn't come for Nina. Nina got what she got. Leslie's not sharing the money with Eva. Of course not. Look, Leslie's a no good tramp. Did Anita slap Leslie yet, though? Little Rachel has gotten way too much lately. Don't forget your video. Red Wig. Even if Willow and Michael divorced, she fucked around and found out. That was beforehand. Carly told nasty Nina the truth. That's true. I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, to an extent, but I'm still gonna blame Willow for all of Willow's actions. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna give just because I can't stand Nina, because I cannot stand Nina. I really can't. Nina takes no accountability for nothing. People that I kind of want to see Nina falling into the pool, though. I didn't get to see that scene. Nina got what she got just like Ned did. I think Willow's character is irredeemable right now. Thoughts? Yep. Irredeemable. It sounds irredeemable, just like Willow. Hold up, but I could put that as a poll question if you just give me a moment. But could you believe that Drew had Gia try to give her a towel? I cannot stand Christina Corrento. Like, yeah. Actually, this is going to be my poll question. Who is more redeemable to you? Willow? Nina? Neither. They could both leave right now. Now, yep, I know which one. I know which one. Black Purple. Willow's just a big old skank. Audra messed up. What did Audra do now? Audra really screwed up with Nate because Nate actually treated her like a. Did Nate dump Audra today? No. Neither. Both can get the hell up out of Port Charles for good and never come back. That sounds about right for me. We knew the two spies made out. We knew that they were going to do it. Of course, Jocelyn and Vaughn. Boring and boringer. I'm hoping that Aaron gets Marlena pregnant. That would take a hell of a lot of sperm to reach her non-existent eggs. I'm just saying. Guess Jason really won't be getting a boo. Oh, trust me. Britt will give it up. Britt will give it up. Like, Britt is she just playing stubborn right now. She's just playing stubborn. Just when you think Screw Kane couldn't get any lower, he always finds a way to get low, the lowest in low. Nate found out thanks to Claire telling him what Audra did. Nate is not dumb. Shaking my head. Damn it, Audra. Audra needs to get a win. So it's time for Audra to start playing dirty against these Newmans. They've been screwing her over all for too long. So like I said, Audra, this is what you need to do. You need to find a way to get Victor for sexual harassment. I don't care how you do it, but find a way to get 500 to get at least 200 million out of Victor. Find a way to do it. You can't blame Nate. Audra needs to stop selling her cat for a check. Well, she ain't selling it good enough. Regarding the poll, neither. Both get them hoes off my screen. I'm dead. Audra did it to herself. I want to congratulate you and Amy Troy getting married. You being Sophia's stepdad. I'm gonna raise her right, but I got to get a better actress playing Sophia in the role. And I find Kat Green to be boring, one note, and a waste of space. She was kind of intriguing when she was fake Abigail for 5 seconds, and then after that, she was just boring. Audra needs to stop chasing a blank checks. But it's time to get even with Victor. I'm just saying. You got to either kick that man in his one testicle or just she got to find a way that she need to be more like me and Ava. Me and Ava, we don't get hurt, we get even. Cause you see, I'm just like Ava Jerome. She has influenced me. I wouldn't trust you around my Asian daughter. I'm dead, not the Asian daughter. Kane is nuts. I believe so. But Alex and Stephanie are also boring. Bring Joy back to Salem. She was boring too, though, for the most part. Christina's a very one note. I didn't even know what you were talking about. Oh, Victor, you had to kick that man in his one. Damn. Thought Confession 75. How am I a thought? I'm talking about Ava Jerome. Oh, yeah, never mind. I just answered my own damn question. I answered my own question there. You see his eyes when Phyllis was trying to talk to him? Mm-hmm. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Lily is too much, too. Yeah, she sure is. Like, she got a stinking attitude. Well, Kyrie's, you should get Ava Jerome pregnant if she isn't menopausal. Bring Connie back to Salem. Don't nobody need that triple diabetes back to Salem. Damn, let Connie enjoy her snacks at the crazy farm. I'm just saying. Have a good night, Sandy. I hate Jocelyn now. What a dumb storyline. Mm. Holden is after Claire for himself. As he should. Well, someone had to be. I like seeing Luna. Holden want the nanny. The nanny, he is not safe. Who's not safe? Connie counts her calories and everyone else. I'm dead. Hi, hi, Tanya. I didn't even watch Josh and him today. Me neither. I'm still on yesterday's episode, if I'm being honest. Because I'm just so upset seeing Maxie like that. Ugh, y'all know she's my Maxie. You know what I wouldn't do to get Maxie safe? But 88 Justine, I think she needs to turn Drew's sorry ass in. Okay? I don't care. Drew want to go black. Like how could Drew make Sunny almost look likable? Almost. Kyle doesn't want the nanny unless her name is Audra Charles. Let's be real. Days of Our Lives should have been off air. I mean, Tanya, you're part of the gift too. Enjoy it. Enjoy it when you see it. She's so sweet. That was a cute scene with Claire, Holden, Tessa, and Daniel. You know, there was only one person missing from that. Well, she's built like three people, but Mariah was missing, wasn't she? I'm just saying. Like, Tessa's kind of pretty when you can actually see her. But every time you see Mariah, she takes up all all the space in the scene. So that's why I'm only just noticing that Tessa's kind of pretty without Mariah around. Cause if you notice, whenever Mariah and Tessa is in the scene together, they give Mariah takes up like 3/4 of the camera. If you notice that. I'm not even exaggerating. Look at Tessa and look at Maria. You ain't never seen them. You ain't never seen them in too close up. They always got the camera on Mariah. I'm telling you, because Mariah take up all the space on the camera. That's how it be. Such an ass. Ask the chat if they want both Luna and Sheila pregnant at the same time. Matter of fact, I could do better than ask the chat that. Now, I'm not making that no damn poll. Tessa was always pretty, sir. Yeah, she's pretty. I'm just saying, but now you could actually see her. Tessa looked more like Sharon than Mariah ever did. Shit. That's because we can see both Tessa and Sharon. If we see Mariah and Sharon, we can't see nothing past Mariah's chest. If Tessa looks better than Mariah, is it around Traci Abbott? Ashley Abbott must. Leave my girl alone. She ain't got nothing to do with this. Why you got to always bring Traci? Leave my girl alone. I'm just saying, Traci can't ever go one day without being harassed. Wow. Tessa and Daniel. I'm here for it. Me too. Tessa and Daniel do look nice together. The only problem I have with that is Phyllis. Because you know Phyllis is going to find a way to be a problem. But did Britt know that Jason was alive? But that's my issue with the Young and the Restless would be Phyllis. But I'm glad that Justine sees through what's the face? Sees through Drew now. Don't nobody care about Drew's charges. Like, Drew, sir, I don't care about your little weak ass charges. I hit you and I'm gonna hit you again. Were you glad that Pitch had Alex? Britt knows now. Phyllis needs a man, please. Now, Phyllis need to stop smoking cigarettes, please. That's what Phyllis need to do. She sound like a fucking dude. I'm like, damn. She got that chain smoking voice. Like, ain't feminine at all about Phyllis. She just gives me the creeps. Is she a glorified tranny? Let me stop. Let me not. We're in 2024. Phyllis is a man. He sure is. Yeah, you want to hear some bullshit? So look, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna say what I gotta say because I'm still saying anyways. Fuck it. I've already put my foot in my mouth before. Why start now? Some bullshit. They suspended these high school boys for 10 days because he said something. He was uncomfortable about a girl that was changing in the boys' bathroom because she wanted to identify as transgender. She didn't even get the surgery yet. I'm just saying she didn't even get the surgery, but she wanna dress like a man, act like a man up in there. I'm just saying. But yet he said something. But yet I'm just saying the hypocrisy is staggering. They suspended him for 10 days, talk about it was sexual discrimination. Because he said something out loud about the transgender man who's still a woman. She didn't even have the surgery yet. I'm like, you know what? What type of bullshit is that? Talk about, section, whatever. I'm like, no. And if it was the other way around, if that transgender still had the dick up in there and was still in the woman's bathroom, they would have a problem with that too. But nobody would say nothing then. That's double hypocrisy. That got to go on that 10-day suspension on their high school record over that BS. Nah. We gotta draw a line somewhere. At the end of the day, the entitlement is just ridiculous. Like, I get it. Like, as a bisexual, it's whatever, but I have already accepted that not everybody has to accept my lifestyle. So the transgender need to accept the same. Not everybody has to accept. Yeah, that's his locker room. Where's his protection for it? Thank you. Lord have mercy. I'm like, see, this is why I said what I said. I'm still gonna fucking say it. This is why it took me so long to come out as bisexual, because the LGBT community is always just all linked together. But I'm just saying, there's a difference between bisexuality and transgender. Those are two different things, but we're always just lumped together as one. I'm just saying. That was part of the reason what took me so long to come out, to be honest. I said what I said. And it's true. Because I didn't want to be associated with the transgender community like that. Because I'm bisexual, but I still identify as a male. I have a nephew in high school, and I do not want a girl in the boys' locker room. They're minors. They need boundaries. Too much room for exactly. So they need to create another locker room for that. I'm just saying. There should be another locker room, or there should be a private bathroom. He should be able to change in a private bathroom. I'm just saying. But how are you going to suspend those high school boys for 10 days over that? They suspended 3 high school boys over that because they said something. I'm like, no. But I'm not saying I don't accept trans, but I'm just saying I didn't want to be lumped in. We're two different type of people. There's two different things, in my opinion. So, like I said what I said. Oh, well. If I have a transgender that's watching, I don't know what to tell you. I said what I said. But it's just the truth. Some of y'all just be because it's not all transgenders. It's just some of them be taking it too damn far. And it's ridiculous. But, oh well. But I'll move on from that. Sasha and Daisy definitely need to come back to the show now. Yeah, they do, because Robert is dead. So, like, what did they do with Sasha now? Like in malls, there should be a men's, a ladies, and a family room for everyone else. Ding, 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 ding. With me, I only have a problem with trans people when they get too sensitive. Facts. At the end of the day, everyone needs their privacy. Exactly. So if they express that they're uncomfortable with them there in that locker room, then they're uncomfortable. Hey, George. How are you? You could identify however you like. What you can't do is make it a problem for other people. Exactly. So if that's the case, then she should have to wait until he. What? Look, you see, I don't even know the fucking phrase. Okay, look, they are extremely sensitive. I don't mean to offend, but they make it seem I should be. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, live your life, but you don't have to sit there and police everybody. I'm good. How are you, Kyrie's? I'm doing well. But I'm just like, I'm kind of pissed off for those 2 boys though, whose high school transcripts are now all fucked up with that suspension when they try to apply for colleges and crap. Like, that will be an unnecessary reflection. Like, if I'm vegetarian, I'm not going to the house on Thanksgiving telling you to get rid of your turkey. You better not go to Traci and Mariah's house and tell them to get rid of that turkey. No, stop. What? See, why'd I have to do that? Why'd I have to bring Traci into that? Is Robert dead on the show? So bring Sasha back. If Robert's still alive on the show, let her spend her last days with her father she never knew. Yeah. Well, technically, Darby, Monica's still alive on the show too. So, and we all know Leslie Charleston died months ago, but Monica's still breathing. But I can't believe Jimmy Uso had to knock up my boo Naomi. Traci got her own table at Thanksgiving. Oh, we saw her at Thanksgiving. It's funny. You suddenly took the day off when they actually showed her at Thanksgiving. She was going on about how she likes her marshmallows and cinnamon things. She it was like I was so expecting. And then you had to drop it with that Traci ain't fucking around. I ain't never seen her so quick. I thought you liked Traci. I do. Tristan Roberts passed away. I do like Traci. Do Traci have a kid? Yeah, her daughter died, unfortunately. And I was watching this movie earlier. That's why I didn't watch General Hospital, because I was watching this movie earlier and I was trying to watch the free version. I had to find it on a Chinese website. But they had this ad pop up on Facebook. Naomi is pregnant. She is pregnant. I'm talking about the wrestler, the WWE. She was never far away from that table on that episode. Anita's pissed off right now, but I was watching this Chinese movie. Like, her family was a piece of shit. He said, losing my kidney and cutting my ties with my family. Like, the sister, Chloe, set her up, and then they sent her to some whatever for 3 years, and she got beat every day. She got raped every freaking day. Then the father had the nerve to tell her to go. No, I was watching the Chinese one. I'm just saying. I thought you meant Beyond the Games. Oops, no problem. Traci's only daughter passed away years ago. Has anyone seen? Nope. I didn't. I don't watch that one. Look, listen. Chelsea's gonna get kidnapped. Yeah. Traci's only daughter passed away years ago. Unfortunately, rest in peace. Rest in peace, my sweet Colleen. And I can't believe that cold bastard Victor got her heart. That pisses me off. How could a piece of Traci be in Victor Newman? I believe it. Have you seen the rump on? What? Hold up. I could see it. I could see it. Physically, but like, why did he have to do it now? He could have done that when she wasn't in the midst of the push of her career. This was the year of Naomi. She won Money in the Bank. She won that title. Thank God that she cashed in that title already. Thank God they let her do that at Evolution. Anita will turn to Bill Hamilton and they will leave General City. Colleen. Yeah, I can't believe that a piece of Traci is inside of Victor Newman. Well, a piece of Traci's daughter is inside of Victor. So how could that be? And Victor's just as cold as ever. It's just not right. When Traci is so loving and giving and beautiful inside and out, Lord. Victor got an Abbott heart inside of him while trying to destroy their family. He's trash, very much trash. And I'm so annoyed that Traci never throws that in his face. Look, you know what? Dewan, I'm about to delete that comment because that's just outright nasty. Don't nobody need to be seeing that. So therefore, let me remove that comment. Thank you. Because that's just nasty. That's a lot out. What's a lot about? I am so petty. Deleted that comment because I'm petty. I'm petty Betty. But it's just, it's crazy. Oh, look. I never told y'all, but I don't feel no chemistry between Jocelyn and Vaughn, okay? They have nothing. Why does Jocelyn always have to be such a bust? You said she's beautiful inside. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. She do got a lot out. I'm just saying. We all know she has a sizable stomach and a sizable back. But she got some small feet. And some decent and some decent sized legs. And her arms are slimming down too. Cause she used to have some turkey arms, but now they've turned into flats. She went from turkey arms to turkey wings. So to light turkey wings. It's like her stomach is turning from a ham to a smaller ham hock. So she's improving. Hold it up the leave my girl alone. But anyways, like I said, I don't like Jocelyn and Vaughn. I don't like Jocelyn. Like she's still talking about how she shot Cyrus Renault. She thinks she's so big and bad. I'm like, you know what? Hi, Island Breeze. You know what, Jocelyn? You may think you tough or whatever, but guess what? You won't be beating my Ava though. I'm just saying. Because I remember when Jocelyn, that's right, it all comes back to Ava. Why should tonight be any different? I'm still mad at Jocelyn because I remember when that stupid flat foot trick Christina fell out the window, she had the nerve to step to my Ava talking about, oh, if it's me and you in that room, I won't be the one going out that window. I'm like, Ava just wanted to laugh right in her face. It took Ava everything in her not to just laugh right in her face. She only didn't laugh because the only reason why she didn't laugh was because Trina was right there. I'm just saying, Jocelyn, who do you think you are? You don't be talking to my Ava like that. That's right. It all comes back to Ava. Have a great night, Allison. Always comes back to Ava. Hi, Queen Nikisha. How are you? It's so great to see you. Everybody give the Beyonce of a group her flowers. The beautiful Nikisha Moore has blessed us with her presence tonight. How are you doing tonight? Welcome back. I hope you're feeling better now. Nina is an idiot. Nina is dumb. Nina is very dumb. Yeah, but EJ, Rachel done shot you. So she pretends to be good around Trina. Yep, I got for my introduction to Reese. Oh yeah, that's why I was out last night too. I got an A plus on my third unit exam. So that's why I was out yesterday. So now when I'm out again tomorrow, it's because I'm gonna finish up that paper for it too. So then I just got one more exam. So that's right, Gemini. She only was trying to be nice in front of Trina. But congratulations, Island Breeze. Congratulations. I forgot. I forgot about that. They sent me that email this morning. I was like, hallelujah! A plus. I got all the questions right. I was like, yes. Four shots of whiskey, and I'm pretty good at that mine at the moment. That's good. You not on tomorrow? Nah. I gotta prioritize school this week. But no. But congratulations to you as well, Island Breeze. Congratulations. So there'll be no live tomorrow night either. Nah, I have to do my papers. I told you I can't be procrastinating the way I used to. Thanks for the well wishes on the exam. I was nervous as hell. I hear you. Congratulations at Kyrie's Clark. Thank you. I was like, hallelujah. Because I can't wait until this class is already over. So therefore, the next class is much easier. It's just regular management. And I could focus on that. You better make good grades so you can support all your baby mamas. Here we go. Oh yeah, because speaking of that, because I'm gonna go to this event next month. It's it's a bisexual event, right by me in Jamaica Plain, where I'm gonna be in the room with a bunch of 20s and 30s and 40-year-old women. So we'll see if Jaylene and Anthony's mama is right up in there. We sure shall see. So the next month, I'm gonna make sure I'm back in the gym. I'm already eating healthier. I had some broccoli today. I had some yogurt earlier. So I'm feeling good tonight. That works for me. It just gives me more time to finish up the work on your gift. Yeah. But I should hopefully be back on Thursday or Friday or damn sure Saturday. I woke up at 4, took ibuprofen, and went back to sleep. When I got up at 6, bless the poor girl who can't even name your 2 golden children. Poor thing. Well, that's why I'm looking for. That's why I'm hoping that she's kind of in her 30s. I'm kind of hoping she already has a kid, so we could just make that transition smoother. Okay, so therefore I'd be like, look, you already named your first kid. Oh, you son of a! You already named your first kid. Why you need to name all 3 of them? What are you used to being? You're used to a deadbeat? I'm just saying, I'm not a deadbeat. I'm gonna step up for my children. I'm a man that takes his responsibility seriously. So therefore, well, y'all won't miss me for too long because I'll be back for certain. Because I got to stay on top of my soap operas. You're insane. I am not insane. I am just. Which one? It wasn't the kittens. It was me. I knocked over their water bowl. They're not to blame. Wait, what? I was knocked out like I was gonna be knocked out tonight. My poor liver. Hi, Sylvia. How are you tonight? Oh yeah, what's the poll results? I'm hoping my last grade. Hopefully, we get straight A's. Yes, hopefully. Oh, but my queen Nikisha, her liver is doing just fine. She is a survivor. She is a true, strong, beautiful woman. The queen Nikisha Moore. I am so proud of her. I am so blessed that I get to know the queen Nikisha Moore. She is the definition of strong, beautiful, successful, resilient, um, excellent. She is what models. One second, I'll send that link. Let me see. She models success. 1 second, because YouTube like to. Oh yeah, wait a minute. How is Ava Jerome redeemable? She's always been redeemable. Okay, Ava Jerome has a heart of gold. People just don't believe Ava the way I believe her. But it's okay, because I'm going to work on everyone accepting Ava if it's the last thing I do. Including Black Purple. She's gonna see Ava the way I do one day. It's gonna take 10 years from now, but by 10 years, I'm more than sure that one day I'm gonna hear Black Purple say, Kyrese, you were right. Ava, she is awesome. So Kyrese, you know, you're a genius. Thank you. I'm glad I come hang out with you. It helps a lot. So does the whiskey. So who do you think Ryan Pavey plays? He's probably going to be Nathan again. I bet Lulu's going to blame Brooklyn for Maxie's comatose. Of course she will. Who's hiding in that closet? Who let the dogs out? Who? Who? Hold up, Ben. What did Wink Wink say about the visitation? What did she say about visitation? Show me a woman who will be an incubator that won't name her visits, her kids, and weekends and holiday visitation. Kyrese, please. Look, listen. At the end of the day, there's a good chance that those kids are going to have ADHD just like me. Okay, so does she really want to be stuck with a mini Kyrese 24/7? Does she really want to do that? She'll be begging for our visitation schedule. Why not just pay for a surrogate? That's a backup option. That's a backup option. I will not be saying anything nice about Ava. Never gonna happen. Not now or in my 30s. Nice try. But yet, Lulu is a shrew. To me, Ava's the most realistic character. Not perfect. I'm tired of Carly and Nina fighting. Exactly. At least Carly knows she better leave my Ava alone right now. At least Carly finally knows that. Ava's not playing. Ava is not in a good mood to be messed with these days. So I'm glad that Carly minds her business and stays away from my Ava. Why do I always got to bring it back to that old Ava? Where is my membership links? I am stuck on brain slow today. It's right in front of my face. Wow. That is just pathetic. Who's your soap crush now? Um, Brooklyn Quartermain. Ava's like traffic, unnecessary and does nothing but inconvenience people and piss everyone off. I think he might be the big boss. But there, Queen Nikisha. There's the membership link. Sorry, I was looking all in the analytics and it was right in front of my face. But wink, wink. That thought has crossed my mind. But I do want the kids to have a mother. I'm just saying, I'm not heartless. I want her in their life. I just, I'm going to be a very present place in my children's life. That's all. I'm not the type of dad that just will settle for every other weekend and then get an attitude when I have to go pick up my kids and then will choose a woman over my own kids while letting her do whatever she wants with my kids. I'm just not that type. Now, Kyrie, you know I'm broke. Guys can't afford it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. You are still a member. And thank you. The Queen Nikisha Moore has become a member. You are heart. I am not heartless. I want to share our children. My children. Mine and her children. I'm gonna have a nice long talk because you see, wink wink, you don't understand my plan. Okay? I'm gonna break it down to her syllable to syllable. Okay? She knows what she's getting into. What do you think Brady and Kristen gonna do when Rachel finds out when what she did unfolds? I think Kristen's gonna try to take the fall and say that she did it. You're already saying my kids and not our kids. What? That's just because Look, listen. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. Awesome. I'm so glad that George Blackmon has been here for 16 months. I appreciate you. That no matter what, you still are here. You still support me. No matter what. But not really. Yes, but really, I look, I will share custody willingly. I just need some concessions in our custody arrangement, okay? Like one thing is like you're not allowed to move the children outside of the state ever. Like especially not to some loser ass state like Texas with their horrible homeschooling laws. They don't even care because they can't, none of them read or write out there. They're a bunch of fucking speds and out there in Texas. So therefore, she can't move them there. With them hillbillies, she can't move them there. What is it like, Harris? You're going to be a father? So that's number one. This is real life, not one of your stories. I'm just saying, she can't move them away. That's number one of my provisions. Number two of my provisions to shared custody is that I don't appreciate you choosing some man over my children. So if you want to do that, then you do that. Oh, you're from Texas, DeJuan? Well, then I'm not talking about you then. I'm talking about, I know exactly who I'm talking about. Those white hillbillies out there that just want to set up everybody for slavery. Still, that's where that shit was anyways. So no, they got some stupid ass homeschooling laws. They don't even give a shit about their kids' educations out there. So there's no way she's moving my babies out there under any way, shape, or circumstances. She could go all she wants, but she's not taking my kids with her. She can go all she wants, but she's just not taking my kids with her. That's all I'm saying. She could do whatever the hell she want to do. I don't give a shit what she want to do. But my children stay with me then. And I don't appreciate her mistreating my children either. So therefore, like, no, she don't get to just treat them on any type of way. Treat them like little inconveniences. She don't get to sit over there and guilt trip them or blame them for stuff that's not their fault. She don't get to do that. She don't get to do that. I don't play that. Okay? She's not about to be abusing my children. I'm not in a mood. I have limited patience. So therefore, this is toxic already. I'm not toxic. I'm just no nonsense. I want to raise well-adjusted. What did the kids tell you they want to live with their mom? Well, I want $1 billion trillion. So shit, am I going to get that overnight? No. So therefore, I need therapy before. I'm telling you again, look at The Girl Is Fire. You probably seen her on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to get stuff passed. Like some people are decent in Texas, but the decision makers are some ass buckets. But now, this is a shakedown. Look, no, it's not even like that. At the end of the day, she'll be lucky to have a baby daddy like me, okay? Women will pray to have a baby daddy like me that actually will take care of their kids. You only care about what you want. No, that's not true. I care about what my kids need. See, it's not always a parent's job to give the kids everything that they want. You have to give them what they need, okay? I'm just... Even the kids are saying, no. Oh, please, they're not even paying me no attention. They over there living their best life. Bro, lies. No, I'm not about to raise them to be spoiled or whatever. You are a tyrant. Houston, Texas seems decent. Eh, they say so. I don't plan on stepping foot over there. Greg Abbott is an ass bucket. But except for Dewan and Melanie, this is the Drew Kane logic. Don't do that. Don't compare me to that man. And why would they want to choose their mother over me? They will have both parents, okay? They will have both of us. I'm just saying. But Dewan is an exception to the rule. Okay, Dewan and Melanie, they are the only two that I know from Texas. So they're good people. They will have both of us. I'm gonna delete this video before I go to that event next month. By the way, I'm dead. How do you feel about New York? New York, New York. Now you're in New York. Yeah, that's my jam. But no, I mean, I don't care about those big ass rats that y'all got in New York, and a whole bunch of rude people. But New York is where my queen Jessica Love is. So I'm about to delete this video before I go to that event next month. I told you, don't compare me to that man. Good thing I'm recording to this video. I'm sad. Before Melanie Corley sees it. No, Melanie knows that I love her. Okay? So please. Melanie knows that. She knows how much I love her. So we are good to go. But I could tell y'all but in all seriousness, all trolling put aside, I do have some plans though for when I have children. That's an honest truth. That outside of the trolling. Oh no, you stand on business. Keep this video up. Show these women who you really are. All trolling put aside, I do have some serious plans. Kyrese is nothing like Congressman Stain. I'm dead! Lord. But I have some real plans though. Because like you see, like but all bullshit put aside, like let me try to be semi-serious as possible. Like one thing that I stand on business with is that I plan on letting my children know on age appropriate level who I am from the beginning. I'm never going to hide the fact that I'm bisexual. I'm not doing that. Okay? They're going to know the truth from the get-go because I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to let them, but I'm not going to shield them from whatever. That's a reality of the situation. I know that me reproducing children, that there's a chance that my identity, it's not even my lifestyle, my identity could come back to them socially. Okay, that could affect their social status. So I'm going to prepare, I have strategies put in place on how to help them navigate that. That's all bullshit put aside. I'm dead ass serious because a lot of people, when they have their children, they have all their issues that do come back to affect their children. They don't even give that a second thought. They just treat their children like possessions. I'm not doing that. I'm treating my children like human beings. I want them to be prepared for their life and their challenges, but I want them to know from the beginning that my choice is my choice. My identity is my identity. I am not turning them into me. I choose to be bisexual. I choose to embrace it. That's who I am. That is who I am. That is not who they are. Unless if that's who they choose to be when they're older. But that I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass serious with that. I'm passionate about that. You said what you said. Do you hear me? Now back to the unreasonable me. Now, yeah. Now, however, if she even thinks about shaming my children because of my orientation, that is when I'm gonna go back to the unreasonable Kyrie's that we're used to dealing with before a few minutes ago. Okay, see, now that is when I'm gonna take her right to court with my white lawyer. And you like vanilla and egg foo young. Answer Cat Lady's question. So is this video gonna play? Oh yeah, it is. I'm just gonna cut out the last 10 minutes. See, now that's now we can get back to the unreasonable Kyrie's. Okay. It's true, but I just got to prepare them for a reality because the reality is like, but you're always unreasonable. No, I'm not. I'm very reasonable because you see, but the reality, I want to teach my children the difference between rights and privileges, though. At the end of the day, if they don't accept you because they're mad that their parents are mad that I'm bisexual or whatever, so they don't want you to hang out with them. At the end of the day, I'm not going to just pretend like that's okay, but it's like they're not entitled to like you, okay? That's just not how the world works. So I would rather prepare them to be mentally stronger to deal with that. You know? It's just the truth. But a lot of parents don't give that a second thought. Like they choose to be alcoholics, they choose to be drug addicts, they choose to be this, they choose to be that, they chose to be ex-felons, and then yet when that comes back to their kids, they want to blame their kids for crap. I'm just saying. Not all things go as planned. Of course not. Sometimes we got to just pick up the ball and moving, but I plan on taking my responsibility seriously. I have to prepare them. I still want my children regardless, so therefore I got to know what I'm preparing them for. It is what it is. Look. Well, damn. Like drug addicted Jane. Exactly. But a lot of parents choose to be alcoholics. They choose to be that. But when that shit comes back on their kids, they act like the kids are ungrateful for pointing that out. I'm not going to be one of them. Like I chose to be bisexual. I'm going to own my choice and prepare them to deal with that. I'm just saying, to deal with the fallout. Because that's just the reality of life. There are worse people. Exactly. Just like Donald Trump. He chose to be an ex-felon. But yet his stupid ass America still voted for him. So you see, that just proves my point. At the end of the day, there's a difference between rights and privileges because everything that those kids think that they had, that they're throwing in their face, whether they're throwing their kid's gonna ask one day, why do we have so much fabuloso in this house? Prepare them for being in love with a stripper. Cause I'm in love with a stripper. But anyways, yeah, that shit, that's my jam. Yeah, that song is my shit. She ride and she roll and she climb in that pole when I'm in love with a stripper. She trip and she playing and she playing. I'm not going nowhere, girl. I'm staying. I'm in love with a stripper. That is my jam. I stay. I haven't listened to that song in a hot minute either. Got the body of a goddess. Got eyes but a pink and brown. Yo, that is my jam. I know she got it because she looking at me like she want it. No. Ain't nobody talking about that dusty old Nicki Newman. So hold up. Now Black Purple wants to go the Dewan route. Okay. Remove. Comment removed. Like, How many times I gotta tell you? So you're just saying you chose, it's just who you are. I usually hear people say it's the other way around. No, fuck that. I'm not other people. I own it. That's who I am. That's who I am, and that's who I want to be. That's who I'm proud to be. It took me 25 years to finally get to that point. But I don't care. I'm proud to be bisexual. It's who I choose to be bisexual. I choose to be attracted to both men and women, and I choose to be that, and I'm going to continue to be. Nobody can't tell me. No, there's not another soul in this world that's going to tell me otherwise. See, now that's how you know you're a black mama. That's a black mama word. That's black mamas say shit like that. You better know your homework like that song. Here we go. That's a black mama right there. We already to say now that is how you know she got 3 sons, y'all. That's how you know. I'm tired of behaving, I swear. That's right. Behave. They're lucky I don't block the Nicki Newman as a word altogether. I could make Nicki Newman an automatic and say it loud. If I wasn't, I'd wish Jasmine Crockett was a stripper. She already has the body of a goddess. Look, listen. Lordy. But that is who I choose to be, and I'm not making no excuses for it. I am bi to the end. But it took me a long time to get that way. It took me a very long time to get to that acceptance point. This is wild, LOL. Lord have mercy. And now I'm a piece of work, ain't I? But I'm lovable. But yes, I will prepare my children. And I plan on providing them a bunch of love and emotional support through all of it. So if they need to use me as a scapegoat, so be it. As long as you don't cross the line into too disrespectful. Okay? I have my limits. You never get to swear directly at me. Okay? I'm still not one of your little friends. So you don't get to sit over here and swear at me, talk about, yo, fuck you, dad, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But like, who were you talking to? Like, who was you talking to? Do you want to have your lips readjusted? Like, I don't know who was you talking to, because you were never talking to me like that. I done showed you those emotion books and how to deal with that. Now, do I need to teach you how to talk to? Because I could reteach you again. You better find a new vocabulary. You ain't gonna be talking to me all like that. Or you better learn how to speak in a language that I don't know how to speak. And don't think you're gonna be speaking in in Spanish and Asian too, because I like Spanish and Asian women. So I know their swears. Now you're black. Hold up. I'll be like, don't swear at me, little nigga. All right, now my blackness is coming out. You said this. Lord have mercy. Look, who's the last person you popped off? Lord, hey, yo, all that. See, look, listen. But no, you know what? No, I'm going to evolve. I'm going to find new vocabularies to say that too. I need to find the politically correct way to say all that. I don't need to be making all them threats. But you're not going to be 11 years old and getting all up in my face like that either. I'll be like, who was you talking to? Like, that's what I want to know. Who was you talking to? Like, who was you talking to? Like, seriously. Because I'm just looking around. I'm looking for your mind. Lord, that is still in me somewhere, but it would take a lot more to get that side out of me. Okay, it would take a lot more than you think. Okay, because I'm reformed. Like, yeah. That's when I suspect that Anthony and Jaylene might have the more attitude. I mean, that's when I have my attitude. Black parents, what? I'm not one of your little friends. I'm sure not. Future problems. Luck. But no. I'm not gonna go the toxic black parent route. I'm gonna find a different way to parent. But anyways, I'm sick of that. Let me switch back to soap operas. Let's talk about the damn soap operas. What is with my ADHD tonight? But Holden and Kane, you know what? I don't really like Holden like that. Because he'd be too creepy around my Audra. I didn't like how he grabbed her. Getting into hypothetical arguments with her, pretend what kind of shit show have we got to deal with? Your blood pressure is already high. No, it's not. Let's get back to Holden. I didn't like when he grabbed my Audra. I didn't like it. So he tried to grab her lips or something on one of them episodes. I remember it. I didn't like it. You don't get to go grabbing my Audra. How far will Luna go? I told you Holden is very toxic. And now he want to talk to. I sure do. I'm going to talk about soap operas. And I was not impressed by Curtis and Jordan Curtis and Portia having sex. Like, that was just gross to look at. They don't have no chemistry like that. So why we had to look at that? Like, could they both keep their clothes on? Thank you. I mean, Portia don't have a bad body or nothing like that, but still, like, they don't have no chemistry. So, like, their body parts just don't fit together. I don't see no chemistry between Curtis and Jordan. Do y'all see the chemistry? What would you do if Rachel spoke to you like she did to her Uncle EJ today? Did you like Jocelyn today? Nope. And as far as Rachel, I would kick that little brat out of my house. That's what I would do with Rachel. I, I've always just needed just a few minutes with Rachel to get her together. I'm just saying. She just need to get cussed out like she ain't never been cussed out before. I know that once I cuss Rachel out, that she'll be all right. Once I cuss her, I don't even gotta. I ain't even gotta. I ain't gotta use my belt. I ain't gotta use none of that. I know my words. Even if Marlena was there, her old ass could get cussed out too. I'm just saying. Even with Marlena there, she can get cussed out too. Hey, Jacqueline. Claire shoved Audrey today. Or Claire wanna F around and find out. And where's my girl Twerry? I'm missing my girl Twerry. I'm missing her. So I gotta put that out there in the universe that Twerry, we need you. We need you like Traci Abbott needs food. We do. We do, we do, we do. We love you like Traci Abbott loves food. That just rhymed. That rhymed. I mean, he is with her and her lips. Portia and Jordan. Huh? Did I make a tape? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I put the wrong people in there. I put the wrong people. My bad. See my ADHD. Yeah, my ADHD is starting out. Wow. Because I forgot. I made a typo. I made a typo. I made a typo. Now it's fixed. I'm dead. I was like, when did Jordan start playing scissors? Still was a nice thought. I don't like how Lily treat Kane this way and enabling Victor in his life. You know that my answer to this poll is no, I don't. What was your answer? Portia and Look, look, I was just tired today. You know, I had to do a lot of work today. Like, they actually made me do a lot of work today. They actually made me work for my money today. And I had to do like over 50 calls at once today. And it's like, oh, I was just so tired. And then they were monitoring me today. Like they had spied on me for like 4 of my calls. I'm like, I was doing good in all my calls anyway, so I ain't got nothing to hide. You could watch all day, every day. Ain't a damn thing gonna change. I'll still take my sweet ass time in between. Nah, but my job is cool though. My job is cool. I'm just doing my after. I work hard for the money. Work hard for the money. I sure did today. I did the damn thing. You know how many times I had to be on that damn thing? That's what Brooklyn. Yeah. I am so sick of the Bald and the Beautiful. And I won't even look when Thomas is back. The only time I want to hear about anything when Thomas is back is if my girlfriend is mentioned. You let me know what episode they mentioned my girlfriend. That's it. They don't mention my girlfriend. I don't want to hear nothing about Thomas. I hate Thomas. Because I hate Thomas. He's a horrible person. Thomas is a horrible person. He kidnapped Beth. He's a horrible person. I'm such a jerk. Like, who would want Hope and Thomas together? How could Hope and Thomas ever be together? I don't know. Hope and Thomas, they should have never been a couple. Like, really, people, like, seriously, I told my friend who watched The Bold and the Beautiful about Hope and Thomas, and they just said, what? Because I knew you would get that reference. I knew you would get that reference. That's why. No, cat lady. Wink wink knows who I was mocking. Now you know who I'm talking about, right, cat lady? Now you know. The major hint was Thomas and Hope. That's who I was talking about. No, it's not Donald Trump. that who am I? That right there. That's last day. Thank you. It was last day. It was last day that I was talking about. Oh, Dad. I'm such a jerk. Still sounds like him as well. Still sounds like him as well. Oh, I got 285 views on the back burner. So we are on the rise. We are on the rise. So you know that means for sure that it's going to be well over 300 to 400 views by tomorrow morning. So Clark Industries just comes in and slays every time. We slay it. No, it's a non-pack of cigarettes. It's a non-pack of cigarettes. Why? Shit, he would be better off with a pack of cigarettes. Lord, I am so messy. Oh my Maxie. Okay, so you coming back when? When what? What you talking about, cat lady? All right, awesome. 292 views on the back end. So like I said, we're closing in on 300 overall clicks. Maxie can just stay asleep until the actress comes back. I know, but Maxie's too hot to be asleep in that long. Damn, Maxie is so fine. I guess I can handle Billy Flynn as Kane. Stream. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. Or I might still make the time to come in tomorrow. I might still make the time after all. I agree. Until the real Maxie comes, keep her in a coma. That's true though, because that recast wasn't doing it for me. Kristen Storms is the only Maxie. Kane looks nuts today. Ooh, awesome. And we've also had over 702 comments tonight. So therefore we've been killing it there too. We're doing the damn thing. We are just on the rise. Someone will be the envy of the town. Spinelli trying to cry today was a no. Spinelli still give virgin vibes. Like, why does Spinelli still? I might make time. Like he's doing us a peasant a favor. I'm rolling. Oh, Dad, look, listen. You guys are really important to me, okay? So I just want to make sure that I prioritize everything. So if I find a way to get my paper done without taking away too much energy, then I will gladly come back live, okay? Wink, wink. What do you think of Leslie's newfound wealth? She don't deserve it. And I can't wait for Anita to slap her again. Did Anita slap her today? Or if not, she better slap her tomorrow. Do you think Britt should treat Jason that way? Please pray for the missing boy in New Orleans. Yes. Prayers. Tanya. How do you know what virgin vibes are? Those days are long, long gone too. I wish I could still be a virgin, but nah. Anita didn't slap Leslie today. That's why I knew instinctively not to watch it. Is John a permanent character? He's a recurring. He's a recurring character. Leslie is rich, yeah. But Anita's still that bitch, yeah. Yeah, that crap rhymes. Thank you. Yes, he's nonverbal. You said Leslie is still rich, yeah, and I said Anita is still that bitch, yeah. That rhymes. I like it. Anita. But he would much rather be on Beyond the Gates than on General Hospital, that's for sure. Because they got him bored as Kevin Collins. I mean, we really don't need Kevin. I mean, I'm sure he would vote in New Orleans too. Damn, there's 50 missing kids in Virginia because of these ice cream trucks coming between around 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the neighborhoods. Crazy. He needs to see a few people. Then Lulu. Starting with Drew, then Willow, then Drew, then Lulu. And Christina. There's no fixing Christina. And why the hell is an ice cream truck open at that time of night? Mm-mm. I'd be like, Anthony, if you don't take your black ass in this house, I swear you trying to give me a heart attack today. That's what you trying to do. If you want some fucking ice cream so bad, open the fucking freezer. Shit. And then go to bed. See, that's my parenting right there. Then go the hell to bed. And you better not leave that damn room. You better not even think about opening that door for nobody. Okay? Because you are black. You ain't white. I mean, your mama might be, but who knows where your mama's at? So you see, there goes. See, I got a whole lot of things to work on. Because Carly, you're cruel. I'm not cruel. The Anthony catching the shrug. I'm not cruel, Jacqueline. I'm not cruel. I'm just saying. I'm protecting what's mine. My son don't need to be out there in them streets at no 10 o'clock to no 3 o'clock to go get some damn ice cream. So I don't know what these fucking little sicko ass pedophile ice cream trucks have any business being open from 10 p.m. to 3 in the morning, but I'm not here for that. So if you hear that damn ice cream truck, you better go to bed. You don't know what type of crap is in that ice cream at 10 o'clock at night. That is very inappropriate. You're a tyrant. See, here I go. Why? Now, why'd you have to bring that side out? Why'd you have to bring that side out? I was all protective. But you see, but no, that's not a way to communicate with your kids. Okay? I'm gonna tell Anthony nice and calmly the reason why. I'd be like, Anthony, buddy, see, don't do that, buddy, because that scares daddy, okay? So don't scare me, okay? I just want. All right, that's not in my nature yet, but some therapy and I'll get there. Some therapy and I'll get there. I'll get there. I got a little over 10 months to, well, a little bit over 12 months. I mean, depending on the date of conception, I got some time. I got some time to get myself together to practice this. I'd be like, okay, buddy. Now, all I'm saying, Anthony, is that we have ice cream in the freezer, okay? But you have to wait until an appropriate time to go eat some ice cream, okay? Because, you see, ice cream later at night is not good for your tummy, buddy. Okay, buddy? Yes, Dad loves you so much. I promise you, I'll get you ice cream first thing in the morning. Because you know what the real one is. That's why. Shit is creepy. Well, we all know the real Kyrie's voice. That's the white dad voice. We'll get the black one. He's got to get a mixture of the black one. Now, Anthony, I done told you, Anthony. Now, I done told you once. If I done told you once, then I done told you twice. I done told you twice, and I done told you 3 times. All right? If I done told you, get your ass in that bed, get your behind in that bed, and I better not hear a peep. Okay? Otherwise, there ain't going to be no iPad, no nothing. Just a book. He laughed because he knows damn well he'd say, if you don't get your ass, and that's what it is. Yeah, that is actually true though. That is true. That is something I would actually say. Okay? That's true. I'm a work in progress though. I'm a work in progress. You just don't understand it about me. I'm a work in progress. Not a peep. I better not. I better not. I better not even see you. Matter of fact, you better go lay down right now. Lay down right now. Close your eyes. Lay down right now. Close your eyes. Think I'm playing with me? Go play with your mama. Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. I'm not one to be played with. When I said go to bed, go to bed. What you want to be? You want to have a body like Traci Abbott? No, you're not having ice cream at this. Damn it, wink wink. Night time. I blame wink wink for that one. I'm just saying. And you better be taking your vitamins in the morning too. Not playing with you. Now go brush your teeth and go to bed. Go brush your funky ass teeth and go to bed. Think I'm playing with you? You think I'm in a mood for all that? No, you ain't getting no ice cream. Cause when you get up complaining about your stomach, I'm not trying to get up and clean up no damn throw up. So therefore, go to bed. Tell them, yeah, nobody wants to be built like a Klondike bar. And brush your teeth too. You see his is brown. You shit. His is brown. Definitely he gonna delete this video. Not yet. Now this is the Kyrese we all know and most of us love. I'm dead. How about a body like the linebacker? Whatever. Brooklyn Quartermain is cute, okay? And awesome, I reached 320 views. I'm looking at the back of my analytics. Remember, my dad was my first bully. They always say that shit. Damn. I'd be like, well, at least I protected you from that other bully. If I let you have your mom, if I let your mama have her way, she would have had her little bitch ass boyfriend hitting on you. Did I let that happen? No. So you should be thanking me for doing your job, the bare minimum. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect me. You're my father. I'd be like, good point. Do you think Chad and Kat will end up together? No. Actually, maybe because they're recasting the role, so maybe. They're recasting the role. Brooke looks like an Egyptian with those eyes. Awesome. And also another milestone that we reached. We had over 790 comments. Did you give me the thumbs up on the first part of the preview? So we're almost at 800 comments tonight. So we are just on a roll. Oh, that's so sweet. I would comment, but you turned off the comments on your channel. But I would comment that they're beautiful. When will Josh be a doctor? I think she gave that up. I honestly wouldn't want Jocelyn as my doctor. Brooklyn is built like the Klondike bar. The Klondike bar had bigger titties and a bigger back. You like it? Yeah, I sure do. Y'all quit y'all play fighting over there. Yeah, cause I would have been commenting. Jocelyn don't look like a doctor. Of course not. She's still wet behind the ear. She ain't ready to be no doctor. But I feel like they give Jocelyn too much storylines. When are they gonna give Trina half of the material they give Jocelyn? Okay, Trina needs more screen time. Like, look how weak Jocelyn looked when she had that little gun on her. I'm like, girl, bye. But Sonny and Justine, they don't have no damn chemistry. I said what I said. Like, Justine, don't fall for him, girl. Don't fall for him. Sonny ain't shit. Okay? He ain't nothing but a little 5 foot tall Puerto Rican, Italian, whatever the fuck he is, little bastard, okay? He's gonna eat you up and spit you out. He won't stand by you, girl. He won't stand by you. Okay? He doesn't deserve you. He has done nothing. Oh, not Sean Kingston. You're way too beautiful, girl. La la la. Imagine if Trina was recruited to the WSB after Spencer died. Oh, it's the community comments I have turned off, not the ones from my post. I accidentally disabled those when they had the Too late, she likes him now. Sonny and AD ain't. No, they do not. Do you think? Nah, I don't think, because I don't think that storyline is working. She will do his dirty work now thanks to Drill. Ugh. 88 Justine needs to realize that Sonny is no good. Don't fall for his little nice family guy act. That's just an act, okay? He is a bully inside and out. He uses his children as his lifelines, okay? He sees his children as his property and his lifeline to justify the horrible things that he does and the horrible person that he is. Sonny Corinthos is terrible. Destruction happens everywhere he goes, and he puts his children's lives, both physical and emotionally, at risk every day by just breathing. So therefore, and then yet he uses his little generosity as a tool to pat his own ego. He is nothing but a vicious thug. He is a no good, vicious thug. He's heartless. He never puts his children's best interests first. Very rarely does he. And the only sliver of humanity that he finds another way to ruin it. Then he goes and says, oh, well, the world's just not always so black and white. Sounds like you. How is that? How am I anything like Sonny? Okay? How am I anything like Sonny? I don't go around killing people for a living. So I don't get how I'm like Sonny. Now, I can get how I'm like Ava a little bit. I'm a little vindictive. Okay? And I go by Ava's motto that I don't get hurt, I get even. I'm not going to get hurt by someone. I'm just going to get even. I'd rather get cold and unfeeling to get my revenge. Because, yes, I like revenge. Because I don't always believe in living my best life and all that extra nonsense. I don't believe in that. I want to get you how you get me. You will if they take your kids. They have no grounds to take my kids from me, okay? I am a good father that puts his kids first before his own well-being. I put my children's best interests first. That's the difference between me and Sonny. I will put my children's best interest before my ego. Okay? My children don't serve to prop me. I am raising legit individuals that have their own minds, okay? That they can feel free to tell me anything. If they express to me that they wanted to spend a little bit of extra time with their mom, I would find a way to make it happen. Okay? Because I am a very good parent and I believe in the best of my children. I will not berate their mom in front of them ever. Not one time would I say anything negative about their mom in front of them. The way Sonny probably says bad things about Ava in front of Avery. Didn't think about that. Yeah, would you do if your baby mama got full custody of your golden children? Call Child Protective Services. Now, anyways, now Ava trampoline ass still gave Sonny cat. I forgot Carice is planning for a small cult. That's right, 12 kids. No, just 3. Oh, dang. Love. Spiteful. I'm not spiteful. I'll have my case. Because let me tell you something, wink, wink. And this is all jokes put aside, too. This is a back to a semi-serious note. Because here's the reality that she has to accept. You see, the fact that I'm bisexual, that's gonna bring back to the kids any damn ways. Whether I'm in the picture full time, part time, whatever the time, that is still a matter of public record. I am a YouTuber, okay? So I have I put my information out there to the internet for the world. It's easily discoverable of my many times of my bisexuality, okay? It's not a public secret. So, therefore, she has no choice but to recognize that and to take steps to do that. So I could show the court steps of how to handle that. Could she say the same? Rachel Black, daughter of 4 and nothing more. Daughter of a 4 and Brady Black will never, ever, 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 ever be anything more. So that is how I'll protect my golden children. I'll have grounds on emotional abuse because that would be alienation if she was to get full custody. What does being a bi YouTuber? It has everything to do with that because that affects my children, okay? My children need emotional support from both parents. So therefore, she's not able to fulfill the duties on her own. If she tried, that would be neglectful. They need both of us. So how does she have grounds to get full custody on me when I'm cool, calm, and collective? Because like y'all know me as a hothead, but I could be very strategic when I need to be strategic. Okay? So Like that's when we put down the jokes. If I really wanted to be strategic in real life, I know how to be strategic now. Don't let that fool you. I have multiple sides. I have a very strategic mind when I need it to be. I know how to move the chess pieces. But yeah. But outside of that, she has no grounds to take my kids away from me. None whatsoever. I am by the book. Right, Tammy? I mean, look at me. I took in 4 cats. Tammy, come here. You see? From the day they were born, I took in 4 of them. Well, 5 of no, and 2 of them. Now you see? Hey, Tammy. So pretty. But anyways, Maxie Jones, I need her to get up out of this situation. I don't like seeing her like that. So I'm gonna call this room a night tonight, though, cause baby, I'm tired. So have a great night, Gemini. Have a great night, Cat Lady. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Have a great night, Jonathan. Have a great night, Kaiwan. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Everybody. Oh, Queen Nikisha. Thank you so much for being a member. And have a great night, Black Purple. Thank you so much for the gifts. You're very talented. And have a great night, handsome George Blackmon. It's so great to have you back here. I hope I see more of you, George. And have a great night, everybody. Oh, and Spiderquake and everybody else. I'll be back tomorrow.